Hi, this is Charles Michael Davis, and you're watching TV Line.
Rebecca Michelson, delicate as lace, elegant as a fine home, tough as polished steel, in love of all my lives. Will you marry me?
When I read the script and I saw that Rebecca said no to Marcel's proposal, I wasn't surprised, and I was. I mean, she's always wanted this family, this idea of, you know, happily ever after, and yet she cannot tear herself away from the Michelsons. And so I think I knew that there would be some kind of tortured yes, no, you know, being the final answer situation, but it was sad. I mean, I felt so bad for him. He went to so much effort for this beautiful proposal, and she just couldn't get herself together. I would have just said yes and then dealt with it later, right?
Yeah, it's funny. All my characters get rejected on television. Like, my first ever role was on That's So Raven. I asked her to prom, and she just turns me down, like, cold. And then I got dumped and switched at birth by both girlfriends. Both girls who got switched at birth, neither one of them. Let's see, what else? What else have I been dumped on? And then just been killed out of everything.
She gave you a hard time when younger.
I got dumped in younger. We weren't dating anymore. I had to work. I have to work with a girl now. Just try to get a second date. Yeah, so I get dumped in everything. Grey's Anatomy. I didn't get dumped. She just put me in the hospital. I think that ended it.
It's a long journey for the two of them, and throughout the season especially, and I think the fans will be interested to see what happens at the end.
They're immortal, so there's always a chance. So you're saying there's a chance? Yeah. What are my odds? Like 1 in 100? More like 1 in a million.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
I think I want them to care about each other without any restrictions, and to see what happens from that. You know, whether they would stay together. I think they would first need to commit to each other. So I never thought of it past just like the fully committing point, to see if they would actually be great in the long term.
I was talking to Charles the other day, and I said to him, you've been like one of my longest relationships. I've been making out with you longer than a lot of people in my life. So it was so, I'm really rooting for them. I mean, I love them as a couple. I think that they are dynamic and exciting, and they love each other, and despite many years of torture, they still find their way back to each other. And so, of course, I want them to get there happily ever after.